Kyle Bellamy, the closer for the Goldeyes. How did you get here? Because you're pretty good. I'm surprised you're not in organized ball someplace.
Well, I've been battling injuries my whole career, and just it was too many for the White Sox, and they cut ties with me this year, and ended up Tom gave me a call, and after hearing about just everything that with the fans and how they treat us here, it's just it was a no-brainer. It was an easy decision for me.
Talk about injuries and show us the big scar.
Yeah, last year I had Tommy John surgery on my elbow, and had shoulder surgery in 2011. So right when I got into professional ball, almost I had a full season, good, healthy, and climbing the ranks and getting close to my dream of being a big leaguer, and kind of got sidetracked by injuries and just been injury plagued really for the last 3 years. So everything's healthy now, and I'm just grateful for the opportunity to keep playing baseball and being pain-free.
You've also got a job that not very many people can do, coming in to be the closer. What goes through your mind? What's your plan when you come in?
When I come in, I just try to get outs. The last 3 outs sometimes are some of the hardest. The other team's really into the game and giving it all they got. And, but I just try and take it just as I would if it was 10-0 or 1-0. Just come in, get outs, be aggressive, throw strikes, and just make them put the ball in play and get themselves out.
You're a tall guy, but when you come to the plate, you look about 5'4". Tell us about your background and how you developed that delivery.
Well, in college, I started throwing sidearm. My pitching coach there, he saw me screwing around one day, just throwing sidearm, warming up, and he's like, "You ever thrown like that?" And I told him, "No, never done it." And he's like, "Well, let's try it out." And we tried it out, and he liked what he saw, and it just kind of took off from there. It took me about a year to get it all situated.
Okay, well, the first question that comes to mind, though, is did that relate to your injury in any way, the change of your mechanics?
It's tough to say. My first shoulder injury, the doctors in Chicago told me that it was an injury that could have happened if I never picked up a baseball in my life. It was just something that got worse because of baseball and throwing a bunch of times, but it just was an injury that was bound to happen. And with the elbow, I don't know if that was a direct thing. It could have been a little bit of babying my shoulder, so I put more stress on my elbow, vice versa. So usually guys that throw like me don't have injuries, but I don't know if it really, the way I throw contributes to all the pain. But
really, when you watch your delivery, is there anybody in the world who throws like you? Because it's almost not sidearm. It's just that you come down so low in your delivery.
Yeah, my arm's a little bit higher than some submarine guys, but yeah, I don't know how it ended up being that way. That's the final product we got from working on it, and it's weird. I know I look goofy, and I I drag my knee, my whole entire leg on the ground when I throw, and it's different. In pictures, it's even cooler to see because there's some pretty cool pictures.
Taylor Sewitt, tell us a bit about your delivery. It's very interesting. You're not the only submariner that ever lived, but
it's the only one on this team now.
That's right now. Tell us about the delivery.
Well, it kind of happened late in my junior year of college. I actually went to college as a shortstop, so I kind of always threw a little sidearm anyway, like most shortstops do. Turns out I couldn't really hit too good, so I started pitching again, and I threw over the top like most pitchers would, and I'd have arm issues the next day. Nothing major or anything, just not the same velocity. So one of our infield coaches actually recommended it. He's like, you're tall, you're athletic. Why don't you give it a shot? And tried it out, and I've been doing that for the last 2.5 years now.
Was it easy to make the transition? Because a lot of people say that it's more attuned to the human body to throw from that position than it is over the top.
Yeah, I mean, for me it was pretty easy just to find the arm angle. Like I said, I always kind of threw like there anyway. To throw other stuff, though, it was really hard. My slider, changeup, sinker, stuff like that was a little more difficult. But it actually is better for your arm, believe it or not. Softball pitchers, they throw every single game, every day. They never have arm issues. So, that my arm never hurts. So I'm happy about that.
Tell us a bit about your background. You're from New York. How did you end up in Winnipeg?
I actually played on Gary last year. got traded, or no, I got released. Started pitching a little bad, got released. Luckily, I got picked up by you guys, and I've been happy to be here ever since. So,
Tell us about home. You're from New York. When did you start playing? A bit about your background as a player.
I was a late bloomer with baseball. Basketball was actually my sport. I kind of had a freak growth spurt from 6th to 7th grade. I went from like 5'2" to 6'1" in a summer. So that was always my sport. In 8th grade, I shattered my ankle in 7 places. So that kind of ended my ended my basketball career real quick. And now it's been baseball ever since. So, which is probably a good thing because I'm not 6'8", so I don't think I would have done too well in the NBA.
How do you like Winnipeg?
I love it. It's a good city. You know, obviously coming from New York, no city's gonna be like New York. But you know, the fans are great here. You know, a lot of stuff to do. It's nice being in a city environment again. I miss that. So.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.